Just a few hours away from tip-off to one of the biggest games in Mississippi State women's basketball history, facing off against the UConn Huskies, riding an 111-game win streak into the Final Four. But the Bulldogs only need one win to punch their ticket to the title. Let's send it over to WCBI Sports Director Robby who's live in Dallas with more.
Good evening, Tom. Yeah, you said it. Just one win, 40 minutes away from that national championship game. It's easier said than done because it's UConn. It's the #1 overall team in women's college basketball. You said it, they've won 111 games in a row, 4 straight national titles, 10 straight Final Fours. I know I continue to say it, but it's definitely a tall task for Mississippi State, but it's definitely a task that is that it's able to be accomplished and this is just me talking. When you're talking Mississippi State, this is a team that has no fear of UConn. Despite all the records and the team that they have, this is a Mississippi State team that has all the talent, all the drive, all the focus to beat the #1 overall team in women's college basketball. They talked about that a little bit in their press conference on yesterday when Mississippi State was able to talk about how UConn is not the same team as last year, and Mississippi State themselves, they're not the same either. They're ready to prove it tonight.
We saw that film a lot last year. Even walking in the weight room, our strength coach had 60 like on his mirror, like the window, so we seen it every day. It didn't leave our heads at all, so to be put back in this position mean a lot.
After the game, it's kind of like a reality check as a team, as a whole. I feel like going to preseason workouts and stuff, I mean, you just really want to work your butt off and develop more as a player after seeing like #1, 2, and 3 draft picks. I mean, you have a lot to work on, and I mean, it was an honor to get to play against them. So that season, I just wanted to really work hard and get back to this point.
I think we're a different team this year, but I think they're also a different and great team this year too. They're fast. They have a great transition game. They execute offensively. And they're well coached, but we're well coached as well, and we're a much better and deeper team this year. And I think it's going to be a great game and a great matchup.
It wouldn't matter if you're playing Connecticut at home or on the road or here at the Final Four. You're still dealing with a well-oiled machine that is well coached, has great players, and they're always going to play great. So that's what we have. So now to combat that, we've got to continue to play like we're playing, which right now we're playing as well as we've played all year.
There's no avoiding it. Mississippi State will play UConn tonight. And Vic Schaefer has mentioned it. If there was ever a time to play UConn for Mississippi State, it would be right now. They're playing their best basketball right now. Their last 4 games in the NCAA tournament, they're shooting above 40% from the field. It's almost as if everything that Mississippi State is doing right now, it's working, and it's working properly. So the Bulldogs will continue to prove people wrong. They'll continue to show people that they belong on this main stage of women's college basketball. So, I mean, all the prep work, all the previews, this is all done. This is all over. We're ready to talk. We're ready to get to this game. But again, this is just the precursor of what's to come tonight. Don't go anywhere, because at 6:30 we are re-airing our WCBI special Destination Dallas. Tom will talk about that a little bit more. And also, I have my keys to victory, what Mississippi State will need to do to beat UConn. That's online right now on our website at WCBI.com. 2 big things: rebounding and turnovers. You got to be able to beat UConn on the boards, and you can't turn the ball over. So we'll see what happens. Approximately a 9 p.m. tip time. You can watch the game on ESPN2. We'll have a recap online on our website at WCBI.com. Reporting here in Dallas, Robby for WCBI Sports. Tom, back over to you in Columbus.